All right, it is Canada Day, July 1st. And while there's no ice behind us on the Scotiabank Saddledome ice, it's been plenty busy here for the Calgary Flames. And General Manager Craig Conroy, one of the newest members of the Flame, is on with us now. And that's Anthony Mantha, signs a 1-year deal with the club. Of course, spent last season both with the Washington Capitals and Vegas Golden Knights, but now a member of the Flames. And Anthony, maybe first just a thought on the process here today and how eventually you found Calgary as the destination.
It was pretty quick, obviously, today. Calgary called me just to kind of scoop around, and I think the deal was fair for both sides, a 1 year prove it deal kind of thing. And I'm excited to join the team. Obviously, I skated with Huberdeau over the past summers, Pelletier a little bit last summer. So those are two of the familiar faces I have around Calgary. So I'm excited to join the team.
Yeah, I mean, you say prove it deal. I mean, what does that look like for you? I mean, obviously, the numbers kind of speak for themselves over the course of your NHL career, and obviously approaching 500 games. But what about the excitement level to do just that here in Calgary on a 1-year deal?
I mean, the opportunity's there. Obviously, for me, it's just to have another good season to show that I'm able to be constant in this league. And uh, 2 years ago, I had an off year and then came back, bounced stronger last summer. Got a good year out of my game last year, and I'm attending to do the same thing up in Calgary this year.
Yeah, maybe just if you could give us a little bit of the background. I mean, obviously some familiarity there with Huberdeau and Pelletier. Anybody else you've played with and maybe have some ties to within the organization?
Um, Trying to think. I don't think I played with anyone. Obviously, played many years against Uyghur, even in
Yeah,
juniors. Um, but except that, I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. I
yeah.
mean, the rest, obviously, you play against, you kind of know their style of game and whatnot, but no one I know personally.
How about the relationship with Jonathan then? How close have you guys come over the years and just being able to skate a little bit together in the off seasons?
Obviously, there's an age gap. We played a couple of games against each other in juniors. My first year, his last year, but after that, he moved on. And like I said, we played against the rest of our lives basically. And um, I would say it's been about 2 summers. We kind of used the same skating coach slash skills coach in the summer. So we would be on the ice roughly 2 times a week, practicing together, and then playing against each other in that 3v3 league
Yeah.
up in Montreal. So uh, been around, and then a couple golf rounds here and there.
Checked out his course out there, and we the one he's got a little ownership stake in now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
actually in that group too.
you're in
So
that group too. Oh, there you go.
yeah,
Okay, I gotcha.
so yeah,
It's a
it's
nice looking
been
track
good.
up there. Well, just you mentioned opportunity, and we know the Flames have obviously parted ways with a few guys over the last number of months here. But when you think of opportunity, and maybe you look at the power play and things like that, what about you? Really excites you about the opportunity when you get a chance to come into Calgary and then maybe even play with some high skill guys like Jonathan Huberdeau and Nazem Kadri.
Yeah, I mean they're great players. They've showed it their whole career that they can play in this league. They could dominate, and I'm just excited to see it firsthand. When they called me, they told me that they maybe wanted a French connection, and I was all for it. If I we could get that rolling for both of us, I think it would be awesome. And he's such a great passer, so for me, it's going to be to kind of open up and just release my shot and
Yeah.
see where we could go from there.
I think when you think about your skill set, I mean, the shot really jumps off. I mean, what about for you when you think about what you have to do to be a high end offensive player in this league? What is it that for you that you focus on?
I think this summer, to be honest, it's really going to be to try and find that even more aggressive forechecking style, just to create more turnovers. Sometimes I'm hesitant to go on the forecheck just because I don't want to get beat back or things like that. So I think without being too aggressive, I just want to tweak that a little bit and make the right decision and just go all on offense when the time comes.
You mentioned, obviously the on ice portion, but what about the off ice and the move to Calgary? I know you got, a little bit of busy couple of months ahead of you, but what's the off season look like here for you personally?
Personally, we spent a couple weeks in Montreal, uh, about 3 total weeks. Started working out there, and then we actually just got back to Washington D.C. To pack the house up of one to have baby number two, and then do the big move all the way to Calgary. So, like you said, we have a lot of decisions to take, whether or not we bring a couple things, but it's all going to place itself before the time being.
That's nice. You can link up with Jonathan, maybe get a few living suggestions, and he can get you
Yeah,
set up before September, I guess. Eh?
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Well, good stuff. Congratulations on the deal. Look forward to seeing you here in Calgary in no time, and all the best with the new baby and the arrival and the off season.
Thank you. Thank you very much.